what exactly do you mean by college is a scam?
Good question. I wrote a whole book about it. Largely, the value proposition that you are being offered is not worth the time or the money that many of you are forking over. There's exceptions to that generally, but for example, the vast majority of students that graduate from four-year college, they'll end up getting a job if they get a job at all in a career or a job that doesn't require a college degree. So, henceforth, asking the question, why do they go to college in the first place?
Okay, now what do you mean about jobs that don't require a college degree?
Like working at Starbucks as a barista.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. So, what exactly do you mean by the value proposition not being sufficient for the cost of going to college?
Yeah, so, I mean, going $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 into debt, that's a significant thing. And hopefully, if you're going to do that, you're going to be able to prove and have some value for that reason. So, for example, there was a study that just came out in the last day, the 16 lowest paying job majors, and the vast majority of those are actually what kids study in college, right? Communications, liberal arts, things of that nature. And so the question is, why even go to college at all if you're just basically getting a credential that is worth less and less money in the marketplace? Now, if you study engineering, if you study finance, terrific, but the scam also is just beyond the financial value proposition. It's the ideological pollutants that are spread on college campuses and the, let's just say, some of the left-wing indoctrination that occurs here as well.
Okay, so moving aside from that red herring there, I myself am a communication major, and I am very well aware of the communication majors who just take a four-year degree and go into jobs that either don't require a degree or...
Try to get as close to the mic as you can. Is that okay? Thank you. It's okay. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm aware of the communication majors who only get a bachelor's degree, and if they're lucky, they're only able to get research assistant jobs in communication, or not even get a job that requires a degree at all. But would not those who continue on to get masters and doctorates in communication, who get hundreds, who get $100,000 a year or $200,000 a year research jobs, would that not counteract the total economic, socioeconomic value of those who just go into college and then end up Starbucks baristas?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, also master's degrees are expensive, right? PhDs are expensive, so you're looking at least at $150,000 to $200,000 in debt, minimum, if you're going to do that. And if that's the path you want to take, so be it. But there are 11 million job openings in the country right now that pay $80,000 or more that don't require a college degree. 11 million job openings. And I don't think we're always telling our young people, you know, the next generation, that these jobs are available to you. It's an expectation that you go to four-year college, and in fact, you're treated and almost considered to be dumb if you don't go to four-year university. And I think that's a big mistake. And not to mention the vast majority, 41% of kids that enter college do not graduate. There's something deeply wrong with the system. So
from what you're telling me, though,
final point.
From what you're telling me, though, it sounds more like the problem lies not in college itself, but rather the individual paths that people choose who look at a situation, make the wrong decisions, don't stay in school as long as they need to in order to get the career that they want.
Or they drop out because they don't see the value. They drop out because they don't think it's worth their time. And again, half of this audience, after 10 years, if they get a job, they'll end up getting a job that didn't require them going to college in the first place. Half. That sounds like a scam. Why are they here in the first place? Why are they borrowing all this money and spending 4 years on a university just to go get a job that never would have required them to get the degree or the debt or the 4 years being spent on campus? Thanks for the time. I appreciate it. Thank you.
How about this radical idea? What if people waited to have sex when they got married?
That will never happen.
Why?
Because people want to I'm being so...
I did it. Yeah, I waited for marriage. I mean, it was amazing.
That's amazing for you, but you are not ever...
But hold on. I know it's not easy, but that's a good question. Let me get to this, though. To those of you that haven't, I'm guessing you all haven't waited till you got married. Do you wish you did?
No.
No? No? Do any of you wish you... So, in the ideal, if I could paint a world for you that you only shared your sexual experience with one person that was your soulmate, that's not interesting to you?
No.
Oh, that's cool. But
Wait, you guys don't
that's an
regret
ideal world.
any of the men you've slept with?
I maybe
I don't believe in
regret a man that I've
soulmates.
slept with.
You don't
but
believe in soulmates?
Not necessarily.
How about best friend?
No.
You don't believe in best friends?
I've had a lot of best friends in my life.
Perfect match.
No.
I don't think that exists
You meet
either.
so
You
many
guys
people
are
throughout
so
your lifetime.
jaded.
I do
You
think
meet
the
so
sex
many-
is better when
you
you're
meet
in
so many people
love.
throughout your
So
lifetime.
jaded.
At least we're consistent.
No, you're very consistent.
You can have multiple soulmates.
Multiple soulmates.
Yeah.
I was saying, like, with as big as the world is, you're not going to necessarily find exactly one person.
Because you're going to grow
Yeah,
throughout your life.
Yeah.
We're
Because I mean,
changing
like-
all the time.
And sometimes
Your
people don't grow
soulmate
with you.
is-
But if that person were to grow with you, then that's
So then, if it's not a soulmate, then what, I mean this not facetiously, then what is the purpose of marriage?
I don't agree. I wouldn't do a legal marriage.
If you have as much sex as you want before, and marriage really doesn't mean much, does it?
No.
Do you think America was a better country when people waited to have sex when they got married?
You think everyone did that in America?
No, it was the vast majority of women in the 50s and 60s would not have premarital sex. Do you
Majority.
think that's a good thing or a bad thing? That people are having more premarital sex?
I personally don't like it. I don't like hookup culture at all.
You don't like hookup culture, but you're not regretting sleeping with a bunch of guys before a soulmate. Help me understand.
Okay, hold on.
And that, wait,
guys is crazy.
Hold on, and you don't like
Bunch of
hookup culture,
guys.
but you also do
Okay.
OnlyFans. So
Okay,
help me understand all
so
this.
Let me, okay, so my body count is 6, and 2 of those I was in a relationship with. The third one I thought I was going to be in a relationship with. And the 3 before that, all of my friends were hooking up with guys, so I thought, like, oh, that's what I need to do, because they're all hooking up, so this is the normal thing. I should be hooking up. And I realized very quickly, I don't like hooking up with random men. I don't
Do
like
any of you think that women are being harmed by hookup culture?
Yes.
that. I agree.
So you all agree with that, but then you say that no, you don't think you don't think women are being harmed by hookup culture?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what?
We'll get that in a second. However, so then why don't all of you make a commitment that you're going to save yourself for marriage? You could do that. Society might not have to.
Because I'm already past the point.
Well, you can make a new. You can always become a new version of yourself. What's done is done, but you could say,
No.
I'm now going to save myself
don't wanna
from this
be-
point forward.
I don't want to be a new version. I want to be me, and they accept me for me.
What is me? What is that?
Whatever I've done in the past and up to this point.
So there's no improvement?
I don't need to improve necessarily. It's that I
You don't need to improve. Okay.
Oh, you don't need to improve. I mean, okay, that's hair. I mean, we listen, we don't judge. I mean, don't judge, girl. I mean, just listen. She don't want to improve. That's hair. But I feel like change is a beautiful thing, you know? Sometimes you just have to change. You just have to have some changes in your life, you know? Certain things you did that you're not proud of. You can just sit down and be like, now at 25, I had to be the new version of myself. Yeah, it's a good thing, you know? You put a pause. Let the past be past, you know? Bury the past. I know past can never be buried, like, totally, but like, for you, for yourself, just clear those bad dictionaries from you. Clear those bad history and just move forward, you know? You have to change. Maybe previous years I used to sleep with random guys or do hookup, but 2025, let me be the new version of myself. Let me be the best version of myself. So no more hookups, no more, you know, sleeping with random people, just, you know, focusing on life and trying to meet the one person that I know is for me. And that's change. You can work towards it. Don't think if you keep on letting your past torment you, haunt you, you can never be the best version of yourself, you know. So if she's not ready for the change, that's her. I mean, yeah. I mean, we listen, we don't judge. Someone actually, one of these whatever podcasts, actually, they asked, please go and watch. I mean, they asked one lady in this podcast, that if she's been given $50 million to quit doing porn, I mean pornography, would she take it? And to quit so that she can have a normal life, normal boyfriend? She said no. She actually said no. That's what we say, we listen, we don't judge. I mean, we are giving you this huge sum of money to quit something that we know it's not really good to society, you know, society actually frown of it, you know. She said no. she said like period no, so that means she loved doing what she's doing. So yeah, change can be difficult, but it can be the most beautiful thing, but people actually don't want it. So yeah, we should just, that's them. But for me and you, people are actually, if they have the chance to be the best version of themselves, they would. Yes, they will give everything to be good, to be the best version. But some too, even if you add money to it, they will still not be, what the society want them to be. So yeah, that's life. You can force the horse to the water, the riverside, but you can never force it to drink the water. So let me know what you think about this video, and let's not forget, college is never a scam. I always say this, college can be scam for you but not for me. How is it? It's 50-50, cause college can be good for me. I can harvest a good or positive results from college, but not for you. Majority of us that went to school never used our college certificates, and that does not mean college is a scam. People actually can go to school and end up not using their college certificates, or end up not working what they went to school to study with. But then people actually also go to school and they will work and they will become successful. So it depends, because people actually go to college not just because of the book, or not because they want to come out to work as a banker. People actually go to school and they get to learn different things. They get to learn they get to meet people that can connect them to do something big. So yeah, college is college. If you know it doesn't work for you, why don't you just quit or drop out and do something that will actually work for you? Maybe, who knows, maybe college might also work for me. So I always say college is never a scam. It's just 50-50. Depend on you, the individual, to figure out what actually works for you. And not following suit, not following people because you're going to college, or not going to college because people actually want to go to college, or not go to college because society want you to go to college. You understand? So yeah, let me know what you think about this video. If you really did enjoy this with me, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel too, don't forget to click on the subscription button for more notification. And welcome. And this is Nanivia's Color. See you in my next video.